Well, that is how you follow up scoring one goal in two games tonight. Carolina against Edmonton wins 7-2. I think it was a closer game than the score showed, in my opinion. Edmonton really did play with them. But Kochetkov played amazing in net. He did have the goal support, but he only gave up two goals, and one of them was just Connor McDavid being Connor McDavid. And this year, especially, Connor McDavid's probably going to score a goal on you this season. I mean, it's a rule at this point right now, especially this season. Maybe you could hold him to just an assist normally in the past, but this year Connor McDavid is committed to scoring goals, probably wanting a Richard, which between him, Austin Matthews, and Ovechkin, I would want McDavid to win that race. So not complaining there. But yeah, and then the other one was a power play, so I don't really think you can blame Kochetkov. And Kochetkov also made some really good saves against one of the best offensive cores in the league. I mean, if you check out the Edmonton where they are in the standings, I think they're in a playoff spot. I know Vegas and Seattle are ahead. Seattle's probably going to come back down to earth, but yeah, let's check out where Edmonton. Yeah, they're 8-7, so they need to win tonight against Florida. But yeah, I mean Edmonton, they're a good team, and Carolina comes in, and a lot of Edmonton's games have been offensive games. So yeah, the fact that Kochetkov played that well against McDavid and the Oilers, it's only one game. Sample size is way too small, but based on how I played last year, Kochetkov might be an NHL ready goaltender, which for next season and beyond, pretty great. And so yeah, and this was a game by committee. Now, granted, I want to see Aho, the third line, even the fourth line, Jarvis step up when it's not when Svechnikov and H's aren't stepping up. I want to see that, but tonight they do because Svechnikov definitely did step up. But they still produced pretty well. I mean, 7 points. Not all of them is going to be from one line. The power play did get a power play goal tonight. That's all I'm worried about. One power play goal a game, pretty good pace. You're not going to be able to score on most power plays, but if you're getting one a game, so one every three power plays, you have a dangerous power play. So, or not a dangerous one, but a good one. And I mean, Carolina, I don't expect them to have an elite power play, like I said, but they have closed up on that issue. The one negative is Carolina didn't start the game ready to play. They had a great game all around, but those first 5 minutes, Edmonton was the better team. They were out trouncing them, out shooting them. Kacheka played well to contain it after scoring chances from Fogle and McDavid. And then once Carolina got their feet under them, they got going and they played well. However, that's 3 games in a row. Carolina has not really come out to play right away. So that is a reoccurring problem in this stretch of the season that Carolina needs to work on. But like they worked on with the power play, it's not a huge deal. It's just worth pointing out. So, and the other thing is, I hope Teravainen heals quickly. It appears he got injured with an upper body injury. Freddie injured as well. He's on LTIR with the way Kachekov and Ranta have been playing. Carolina can probably manage that issue, but you want to see him come back. Carolina's getting hit with the injury bug, which every team is going through it, so I'm not going to use it as an excuse to why we're winning or losing. But I will say, it does suck, especially because if Teravainen can get going, this team is lethal. So, and right now he isn't, so maybe, he can come back, rest a little bit, heal his injury, and come back strong, motivated, and then he'll get going. Maybe that could end up being what Teravainen needed just to mentally get going this season because he really hasn't for the most part this season, even though he was on the ice for the 5-on-3. So yeah, just all around work by committee. Now, who would I give Hurricane of the game to? And for the first time this season, this was a really tough one. I think Aho played really well tonight. Kochetkov played amazing. He hit a literal flying poke check. Shout out to 2BC Productions, 2BC fans. And Svechnikov, I think, was the best Hurricane on the ice this game. Don't get me wrong. It probably should be him, but since Martinuk, he has a lot of people not liking him coming into this season after last season he had getting paid $1.8 million. And he scored a literal highlight reel goal while he's falling down batting in. And his line with Jordan Stahl was the second best line of the game. And, normally I would give it to Svechnikov. Svechnikov, undeniably best Hurricane of the season so far. I would say he's played even better than Aho. Svechnikov is right now the best Hurricane. He continued that tonight, played unbelievable tonight, best player on the ice, even with Connor McDavid on the ice. However, just because like Svechnikov is normally around here and he played up to here. Martinuk is more around here, really good bottom six forward, and he played up to here. So Svechnikov up here. So Svechnikov didn't overperform as much as Martinuk did this game, which is why Hurricane of the game does indeed go to Jordan Martinuk. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this game. Carolina played unbelievable. Let's keep it going. Let's follow up 2 losses in a row with hopefully 4 wins in a row or 3 wins in a row. Let's keep it going here. If you guys like the content, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Click the bell to be notified when I upload videos. And I'll see you guys tonight for a hurricane review where I will probably be drunk because it's Saturday night and I don't have to work this Saturday. So